Welcome to Metro News, lifeline of your city. So today's topic is on elections. West Bengal Assembly Election 2021 is an ultimate showdown between TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee and BJP. While Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah are leading an intensive high-octane poll campaign for BJP. TMC's outreach to voters has been campaigned single-handedly by Mamata Banerjee and carefully planned by Prashant Kishore. Meanwhile, Congress, CPIM lead left and newly formed Indian Secular Front, which is ISF, have forged an alliance to take both BJP and TMC in the high-voltage 8-phase state assembly election that will begin on March 27. Election Commission has already announced that along with West Bengal, counting with assembly election in Tamil Nadu, Assam, Kerala and Pondicherry will take place on May 2. The stakes are very high for Mamata Banerjee as she looks to fortify her stronghold against the BJP, which made strong inroads in the state during the Lok Sabha election 2019. If Mamata Banerjee manages to withstand the BJP advance and anti-incumbency factor, she will become the state chief minister for the third time. However, if BJP goes on the wrest control of the state, it will be an unprecedented achievement for the Saffron Party. Why does West Bengal Assembly Elections 2021 hold on much importance for BJP and Mamata Banerjee's TMC? In BJP, after coming to power in 2014 at the centre, BJP aimed at extending its footprint beyond the Hindi belt. Assam, Tripura, northeastern states, Bengal, Orissa and Kerala become pivotal for the ruling party at the centre. Bengal has 42 Lok Sabha seats, third highest after Uttar Pradesh, that is 80, and Maharashtra is 48. In 2019 Lok Sabha polls, BJP won 18 seats and also had a strategic 40.2% of vote share in Bengal. The stupendous success forced BJP to believe that they can remove Mamata Banerjee in 2021. BJP roved in turncoats once Mamata Banerjee's close-eyed and confident like Mukul Roy and strongman Suvendu Adhikari paving the way for an existence that saw a number of TMC legislators and lawmakers joining the BJP ranks. When Mamata Banerjee played the glamour card by bringing in personalities from Bengali film industry, BJP tried to negate the poll by fielding actors and actresses as candidates in the upcoming Bengal election. The TMC during 2014 Lok Sabha election campaign, PM Modi didn't take on CM Banerjee, but the TMC Supremo unleashed an outspoken attack on BJP's prime ministerial phase there. Even though Modi won the election, Mamata Banerjee assured that she remained one of the chief opposition figures. In 2016 Bengal Assembly polls, Mamata Banerjee's TMC successfully saw off the incumbency as the party won 211 seats, bettering its 2011 Assembly elections tally of 184. TMC also registered a vote share of 44.91% in 2016. However, the situation changed dramatically in 2019 as Banerjee's party could only win 22 Lok Sabha seats in the state with the vote share dropping to 43.3%. While TMC tried to expand its footprint in states like Tripura, Assam, Odisha, Banerjee's adversely failed to yield desired success, thus leaving Bengal as the only stronghold for the party. Winning this year polls will provide the necessary impetus and may catapult Mamata Banerjee as one of the strongest prime ministerial faces in case a federal front takes shape ahead of 2024 Lok Sabha polls. Conceding Bengal would be a body blow for Banerjee's national aspirations. Here are all the some factors that may decide winner in Bengal. First is women voters. West Bengal has a strong presence of women electorates as the female voters account for 49% out of the total population that are eligible to exercise their franchise. According to data disclosed by the Election Commission ahead of the much awaited polls, women electorates are often considered as silent voters. BJP has promised 33% reservation for women in state government jobs and free rides in the public transport in its manifesto. Meanwhile, TMC has fielded 50 women candidates, which is 17% of total candidates. No doubt, the party which will be favored by the female voters will have an advantage. The second most important is middle class voters. Post 2019 election, it was evident that a large number of middle class voters in Bengal showed their faith in the PM Modi and BJP. However, leading up to the election, fuel prices and LPG cylinder rates have become an issue, and Banerjee is leaving no stone unturned to cash in. Meanwhile, BJP has promised that it would provide free electricity up to 200 units if it comes to the power in Bengal. Educated but unemployed youth. Time to time, PM Modi and other BJP leaders have claimed that Bengal has an issue of jobs and there has been a talent exodus from the state. BJP is aiming to gain most of these issues. However, Mamata Banerjee has been trying to woo the youth by promising creation of 5 lakh jobs per year in the TMC manifesto. In its manifesto, BJP has promised that it would provide employment opportunities to the least one member in every family in the state. The next one is Muslim voters. Bengal has an estimated 30% Muslim voters sprawling across 294 assembly seats. Both Mamata Banerjee and BJP know the importance of the pivotal minority vote bank. Banerjee, who often claimed herself to be campaign of minority causes, is fighting from Nandigram Assembly constitution, which has a sizable presence of Muslim voters. The next one is CPI vote bank. The left front's vote bank of over 29% in 2014 Lok Sabha came down to mere 7.46% in 2019. On the other hand, BJP's vote bank rose from just over 17% in 2014 election polls to a staggering 40.25% in 2019 parliamentary election in Bengal. CPIM Journalist Secretary Sitaraman said no party member would have voted for BJP, but the left vote support base could have been so. Mamata Banerjee, who used to consider CPIM as her numero uno enemy, last week has repeatedly made a favor appeal to friends in left to vote for TMC. The next one, dissent within BJP TMC following ticket distribution. Aftermath of the release of an TMC and BJP candidate list, both parties have witnessed protest and dissent from own supporters and leaders. Both TMC and BJP had to change candidates even after announcing the list. As we are heading towards the festival of democracy in 5 states, we may accept that the majority must be granted and minorities should be given due to respect.